Welcome back to Odds with Ends. Let's close out the weekend slate with Chiefs Steelers. Could this be Big Ben's last game? Last time they played, Chiefs took care of business. They blew them up by 26 points. Kiwi, I'm starting with you. What do you think of the game? What do you think of the matchup? Do the Steelers have a shot to make some noise here?
I don't think the Steelers realistically have a shot. You know what I mean? There's always a chance, right?
Sure.
I don't think it'd be smart to put any money on the Steelers. If they do win, there'll be a movie made about them at some point. You know what I mean? Like, this is a big deal. Kansas City is rolling. They're smoking their offense and their defense since the beginning or middle of the season. They got that defense right. Mahomes has been playing at another level, and they have experience. They've been in the playoffs, and they've been deep with this group of guys that are still there. So I feel like I don't see Pittsburgh doing it.
Yeah, I don't see it, but the 12.5 scares me a little bit. I'll be honest with you. Mike Tomlin let's just say he's the key to success, especially with that offense. No reason for them to be here at this point.
Yeah.
And that's enough experience for me to be a little scared about that 12.5, especially knowing that all those dogs are on defense for the Steelers. Yep. So that I'm on alert with that 12.5. I think they could cover.
Yeah, I mean, 12.5 is a lot of points. And the Steelers, I mean, they got the swag. You saw Mike Tomlin and the team after they got into the playoffs. Yeah. You love to see teams like that have success. Unfortunately, they're playing against the wrong team. I played in Arrowhead. I remember it was the opening, it was the first week of the season. And we were excited, worked all season. Man, they came out with that crowd. They sung the national anthem. I got chills down my spine. It was so loud. But we tried to run a blitz off the edge. Priest Holmes creases for 80 yards in the first play of the game.
First play.
Second series, another 70 yards. And then we never look back. I think this is one of those games where Kansas City just has so many weapons that, you get excited for it, but before you know it, the game is over and Ben Roethlisberger is on the sideline.
Great story. Watt ties the record for sacks. Big Ben gets his extra kneel down last game of the season. This is a happy to be there spot.
He had 17 games, though, to do it.
That's true. That's true. But he missed a couple. But, Big Ben.
He did.
This is his last game. Happy to be here. Let's try to make a little something happen. I don't think they can get it done. Double-digit favorites, 5-0 against the spread in the wild card round since 2003. I don't think the Steelers score enough points. All right, let's move over. Last game of the weekend, Rams Cardinals, another divisional matchup. Monday night, Kiwi, I'm coming right back to you. The line is currently Rams minus 3.5. What do you think?
I'm taking the Rams, and I just want to stay on one point. Can we talk about the fact that Odell Beckham Jr. got ridiculed and drugged through the mud in the media, right? Like, he was the problem down there. Yeah. This was all about him. We haven't heard, he's now in L.A., and we haven't heard a word from him other than him scoring touchdown after touchdown. And remember, I said he needed to go to a system with a quarterback who had a command of the offense and whom he respected, somebody who could just give him a hand signal and get him in a route without him having to know the entire offense. And now the dude is quietly just putting up numbers and numbers and numbers. Yeah. I like where the Rams are headed, not just because of him and what they've done, but I do like the where they're headed. I know there's a whole lot of pressure on Stafford and that entire team that they've assembled. This is a Super Bowl or bust team, so I'm going with them.
Honestly, I'm going to take the points with Arizona. The Matthew Stafford, I believe, has thrown 5 interceptions in the last few games. We're not really talking about it because, there's some other good talking points. Both of these teams have kind of stumbled in. Arizona a little more, but both of them have stumbled into the playoffs with great records. And I think that Arizona, from top to bottom, obviously the DeAndre Hopkins loss was the biggest loss to that offense. Yeah. But I believe they have enough weapons to overcome it. Rondell Moore, Christian Kirk. Hopefully A.J. Green steps up. I'm going to take the points.
Ooh, I've been riding with my former teammate Matthew Stafford the whole season. I always said that Matthew is one of those quarterbacks where if he can get in the right surroundings, the aggressive coach, the right talent, this guy can be an MVP. And he had a great year, parts of the year. Then he had some times where he was off. Last week was one of those. They broke my heart losing against the 49ers. Unfortunately for the Rams, they played an away game at home. The San Francisco had more people at the game than they did. Yeah. They had to go on a silent count at home. It was just a terrible outing for the Rams. But with that being said, I think that the Rams pick it up this week. I think they have too much talent on defense, offensively, and McVay owns Kingsbury. So I'm going to go with the Rams.
Yeah, I like the Rams minus 3.5 at home. I think they take care of business. Stafford has been playing poorly the last 9 games of the season, 19 touchdowns, 13 picks, but the D has stepped up. I think he steps up at home. Let's go back to the first game. Give me your pick. Final answer. It's the Chiefs all day.
Chiefs, Kansas City. Yep.
Chiefs all day.
KC.
Yeah, I'm on KC as well. All right, right back to the Rams and Cards. Final answer.
I'm gonna
Rams
go
minus 3.5.
I'm going to go with the Rams. Not an easy pick, but I'm going to go with the Rams.
I'm going with the Cardinals.
Yeah, I got to rock. I got to stay with my Rams. I'm going to go -3 with the Rams.
Yeah, the Kyler Murray Kingsbury first playoff game thing is a little spooky, but we'll see what happens. I think McVay, I don't know what happened last week when the wheels fell off against San Francisco, but before that, they looked so impressive. So I'm going to stick with the Rams as well. All right, when we come back, this is where we butter our bread. This is Game Picks. Movement changes next. Let's make some money. Odds with Eds on MSG.